Oh, hello and welcome. Once again, J76NY here, back with our Confederate Forces in our 1864 campaign on Grand Tactician, the Civil War. We just got done fighting a battle with the Army of Mississippi and Leonidas Polk. It was a victory. We pushed back the 16th Corps detachment and caused quite a bit of casualties with them. Real quick, I want to take a look at our weapons here, because I know we ordered a bunch of them, but I'm not entirely sure if they're going to be here anytime soon. So these look like cavalry weapons here. Let's scroll down. I know we have to upgrade some of our weapons. They're still using mixed muskets, and it's just not good. 12-pound Napoleons. 1,619 yards. We've got 117 of those. I may have to go through and upgrade my my artillery here at some point. 450 yards on the Richmond rifles. Only got 447 of those. The Enfields with 400-yard range, we've got a ton of those, so we could upgrade some of the units that don't have decent weapons. I know I saw a bunch of them in this one. That's why I'm taking a look at Polk here. Got the Springfields, a 14-pound James. Good. £50 range here. Let's upgrade these guys to the Enfields. They already have Enfields. Artillery's not doing too bad. Enfields, Richmonds. Richmonds are pretty good. Springfields, let's grade you. Oh, we can't. Alright. That sucks. Mixed cavalry weapons. Definitely need to upgrade these guys. Uh, 200 yards, 3 rounds a minute. 9 rounds a minute. 300 yards. 16 rounds. Ooh, a carbine. Burn through ammo pretty quick here. Not letting me upgrade. We don't have them. As we do, but weapon in stock. Why it won't let me upgrade though? Oh, right. £12-pound Blakely rifle. Right. We are only, I think it was 0.4 days away from Bounties 1, so hopefully that will give us some more manpower to use. Look at this here. French mini rifle. Legacies. Medium range. Got Parrott rifles that we can't do anything about. Reboard muskets. This might not be a bad idea, so we're going to do that. Gotta be more that I can do. This. Right. Administrative reform. Infrastructure reform. Market reform here. May not be a bad idea to do that. So do that. As far as the forces on the ground go, we're still working on readiness in this section here. Party's actually almost ready, so once we are ready to move on up, there's 12,000 plus 4,500, and we've got 9,000 in the 15th Corps and 21,000. So 30,000. It's I believe that's why I was moving Hardy up, or Polk up to support, but we had other business for Polk to attend to. We are moving Forest Corps into Decatur to retake that. We have quite the force out here as well. Then in the east, see, before we go to the east, let's take a look here. We're going to be moving across. At some point here, we've got 7,500 in this detachment. District of West Louisiana. We've got our forces here. 2 cavalry corps of about 10,000, or a little more. Got a perk available. Okay. Dilemma on where to send him. I was sending him over here because Vicksburg is just proven to be kind of a pain in the ass to get through here. They've got the Vicksburg garrison with 973 troops guarding that. District of the Gulf is still holding position down here. I'm going to leave them where they are. We've got our force in Florida. That right now is laying siege to Fort Clinch. Something I didn't show in the last episode was we did actually take Fort Pulaski here, so we've got the Corps of Pendleton. That is currently waiting. I'm waiting for the this Florida garrison to finish up what they got going on. I may actually I want to retreat him. Guess I could auto-resolve it. See what happens. If he loses and has to fall back, then fine. But I want him to come up here and join Pendleton. And 23,000. That's a little more than what we can handle. Up in the east. Old Jeb Stewart working on retaking his Riley. Get to it. Oh, 64%. So we're almost in possession of Riley. A lot of Union works down through here. We've got the Army of Northern Virginia. Well, we got Lee. Lee's got a perk. Let's... give him that. We've got a situation here with the 4th Corps, 13,000. Ransom's command with 6,000. And Pickett's command with 4,000. So we'd be going in with about 10,000. These two, he's retreating for some reason, but... Department of Georgia, or South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida is still recovering. They did take a beating in the last battle they were in. Ambrose Hill, his readiness is fairly low as well. Up in this area, what we've got 2,700 under Gabriel Wharton. 1st Corps, Pemberton, that's 7,600. 2nd Corps with Ewell at 10,000. We've got these forces out here, too, that we're going to have to deal with. 11,000 there. So 17,000 Union troops are hanging out on this peninsula. We've got the... Beauregard laying siege to this fort. That's way... auto-resolve that as well. See what happens. I got to get Beauregard out of here. If we could come in and have all of our forces combined in this area here, we could probably do something about this, but as of right now, Beauregard's tied up, and I think if he retreats, he's going to get on a boat and go somewhere I don't want him to, so... up here, around the Alexandria area... Got 13,000 men, so 7,600 and 10,000. That would be enough to take care of these guys and get them out of there. Actually, having Pickett retreating up here might not be a bad thing. We're almost in possession of Winchester, but we only have 3,000 men. Albert Jenkins is not doing a bad job of taking that. Cavalry Corps further up. There's Alexandria. I thought it was down here. Silly me. 6,000 in this Cavalry Corps here. We've got 8th Corps with 3,100. That's the only thing that's holding the Washington area. Got to be other units in that area. But right now, 51% national morale. Union morale below 50% is my goal, to get it below 50 and keep it below 50. So hopefully Lincoln will lose the election and September. Got 5 months to get it there and hold it there, and fairly confident we can do it. Whether or not the Union cooperates, I guess that's remained to be seen. Let's get into today's episode. Okay, so this actually did work out in my favor. The auto-resolve on this fort, where Beauregard lost, a disaster according to the newspaper, and he's retreating right into Richmond. So that'll give us a little better standing in the Richmond area. They don't just come in and take it. Pickett's panicked and retreating still. He's heading up here. His readiness is getting up pretty good, but he's only got 8,000 men to work with. Ransom's command, they're sitting, not moving here. Here's Longstreet. Now, the west. Take a look here just to make sure no one sneak in on me while I'm doing whatever. Right, Hardee's Corps is almost ready, along with Hood's Corps, so that gives us 4,600 and 12,000. It's about 16,000. It says 744. Give him his perk. Give him let's give him foot cavalry. The situation over here, he's marching, heading down towards 7th Corps with 18,000 men. They have 15,000, so that may be our next battle right there. We do have two cavalry corps coming in. We're here. We're gonna bring them in. It's gonna be 29 hours before their orders get there. Our 2 cavalry corps. He's only gonna take 18 hours, so it could be a problem if they get there first. And pause this real quick. We do have the policy of bounties. I guess it just auto-picked it for me. 66 days, that's 2. Military 3. 90 days. Days. So it's a choice between 90 days on military 3 and 66 days on bounties 3. Let's take a look at what we have available. Here real quick. Don't have much. 10,000. But I really do need to put those 10,000 men that we just got into the field somewhere. Possibly down in Virginia. I guess. Command of Braxton Bragg. For now. Hills Corps. Let's see what we can add to Hills Corps. That's just not a lot of routes available to us. Definitely not as much as I was hoping. I was hoping for at least 20, 30,000. Guess it is what it is. I don't even think we have enough to throw together a infantry brigade here. 1,500's the smallest. Alright, well, we'll recruit you. Needle guns would be nice to have. We don't have the weapons for them either. Bad. Maybe a cavalry, and then they got mixed muskets to work with, so that's a disappointment. Alright, so let's grab these guys out of 20, 100. Let's see what we can give them. 16 guns, 12-pound howitzers, 1,000 yard range. 1,600 yards on the 12-pound Napoleons. Upgrade you. Very small core. Oh, damn. Sucks. Our cavalry into a division. Not Delaware, huh? Really? Even know if we can do cavalry. 2,500, 1,200. Nothing available to give them, though. Got some shit weapons there. Pending. Sorry. Do one more. We have the here. Nope. That's sad. That is just dead. All right. We're gonna add a new group here. Everybody over. They're in a division. Right, so Hill's Corps. Or Bragg's army. The Army of the Northwest. Well, it is what it is. Let's find Braxton Bragg here in Lynchburg, so kind of where I wanted him. May have to reorganize that just to add those to reader, whatever. But we're going to get the clock rolling and see what the game throws at us this time. All right, here we go. I took a quick look at this, and I almost clicked away at the retreat button because of the difference in our numbers. However, the majority of their forces are going to be almost a day out. Right now, for the first 19 hours of the battle, we're going to be facing 13,872 men of the 9th Corps in Grant's headquarters with Grant himself. We have 8,200 or 386 and 11,000, so we've got 19,000 that are going to be here within the first hour of the day, which will give us a numerical advantage. Now, my plan in this battle is if we can knock these guys out before these 2 or 3 units show up, then we should be good. We are going into battle with Richard Ewell, and we're going to be facing William Birney. See where it puts us. Fredericksburg. Obviously, I'm going to wait for the second unit to show up. It's only going to take an hour, so we should be okay. The problem is if it puts it way on the other side of the map, that could be a problem, because it might take some time for us to get up into position to find and attack the enemy. We're 2-1, so if they get their full force of troops on the field, we're in some trouble. Alright, so here is the good news. We do have Ewell in his 2nd Corps, plus Pemberton in his 1st Corps. So we have our 19,000. Wharton's going to be 8 hours out. So what we're going to do is we're going to advance up the road. It's an attack the enemy situation. Problems are going to be coming in from down here, it looks, as well as up here, here. So they could be coming from basically anywhere on the map. They may come in from behind us. We can hope that's not the case. But I'm going to move up on the objective. I'm going to try and get... I don't want to go up into Fredericksburg. I'm across. To cross through these woods and in the hills would probably take a lot of time, and I'm trying to save times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab our forces here. Them placed right after the other. And I'm going to bring them up. I'm going to bring them up to Marie's Heights and then take the Orange Plank Road over toward the objective. So I will get my my troops in position, get them moving, and see where we run into the enemy here. Now, we don't have any cavalry to do any scouting, so it's going to be a move, best you can type of thing. But get this going, and I will be back to you when we encounter the enemy. All right, we are into day number 2. We didn't manage to come across the enemy until the end of the first day. We do have our full force on the field right now. We still outnumber them. We've got maybe 5 hours until the Rest of the Union forces show up. We still outnumber them, so we are going to have this Department of West Virginia down here start moving up. What I was thinking about doing with him was kind of putting him somewhere around in this area. Maybe up here, kind of act as a rear guard or rear warning, in case the rest of their forces show up and we haven't won yet. So, I'm going to start the clock. Pause real quick. These guys. Put them right up there. Now the Union, at least they were right here, where they disappeared to. So let's start moving our up here. Now our artillery is in a fairly good position to attack. Could probably just give the whole division orders to, but I'm not gonna bet yet. Start moving in on their air. We can get them down and out. Reinforce. That would be fair. I'll leave the artillery where it is. They do have a somewhat decent line of sight with objective. Union was sighted. And converge on their center. Maybe send. Right. By luck, they redeployed. Stall for time. We'll see what happens here. Forces start moving into position. Really hoping that they just stayed right here at them. Well, I think if they were still there, we probably would see them. Let's go. Taking a. There are guns firing. There. There are gun twos. They're still there. Oh, they went on Like they went and moved on the other side of the river. Did. Well, if that's the case, let's move our artillery up. Come up on these, on the top of the here. They have better line of sight. Okay, so we have some cavalry that's come across the river. I'm not entirely sure where the rest of their force is. They may have redeployed when I did back here. Um, their entry points, most of them are up here. So if they bring the rest of their force in up here and then try and cross the river, we could hold them on this side of the river. We could let some of them across, and then as they bunch up, hit them there. Maybe do like a false retreat, try and pull them across before we advance up. We do have about maybe 5 hours till the rest of their force shows up. We have the advantage now, so we're going to press that advantage and see how we do. They've got a detachment there. We've got a cavalry corps coming across the river. These guys are a little slow to advance. I don't want them to come across this side here. And we've got some pretty small brigades over on this side, so just going to advance the brigades up slowly, get them into position, see how much of their force they try and bring across the river. Our artillery is already firing, so I did move them up so they had a better line of sight. It does look like they have forces that are already across the river. Up here, oh, here's some. Here's the forces right here. Like they've got artillery, some smaller brigades, a detachment. Get our infantry moving up so our artillery's not out in front of the infantry. They are firing. I'm going to set 2 of these guys to counter battery fire. And then the rest are going to stay on fire at will. Start bringing these guys up here. It's going to be a kind of a compressed battlefield. That might not necessarily be a bad thing. Bring you up over here. Alright, our guns are opening up. That's a good thing. Okay, we gotta get the guys back. Went a little too far with them. Skirmishers out. The brigades that are capable. Which aren't many. Right, you gotta fall. Actually, have you come over here. Start advancing up. Skirmishers out from you. Like their cavalry is pulling back a little bit. Probably to hit our guns that are way out front. It was a mistake on my part. These skirmishers up as fast as we can here. They're firing at will. Don't remember detaching a skirmisher group from over here, but one did. Wasn't really aware that they took the initiative and started laying out skirmishers without me telling them to. Right, Eats Right's Gist over here in the far left. Doing. One of our artillery brigades broke. Let's try and rally him. Have you come over here? Up right here. Have someone grab these guns while we're at it. It's wavering as well. Does look like the bulk of their forces here. Hit them on the river. Okay. Have you move up right here. We got a pretty small brigade right here we could hit. Let's take a look here. Low casualties on both sides so far. Alright, just hit them. Hit that artillery right there, seems you're advancing right in their face. Have you focus on counter battery fire. The rest of these brigades up here really have to start moving. First Brigade's pulling back a little bit. States' Rights up there. After's detachments losing men. Leroy Stafford was wounded in action. It's not good. Got a good sized brigade too. It says our guns are idle, but it looks like they're firing. You that counter battery fire at will. they've got. Give them close support. Have them fire on him. Loose, have you fire at will. Fire on him. Up a little bit. With all the fire that's pouring into 2nd Brigade here, you would think they'd be a little more shell-shocked than what they are. Anderson, get up on the line. Slightly higher casualties for us. These guys down here. I honestly don't think they're gonna be coming from this side. Let's move you up here. Got him trapped up against the river, so Stonewall's brigade is starting to waver a little bit. I don't want to pull my artillery too far forward. Okay, they're firing, they're idle. Want to get them into action here. Guest is taking casualties and starting to waver. Second Brigade hasn't taken any more casualties. These guys can even see them. I don't think they can because they're on the other side of the hill here. Get you up. Come on, rally. Can't believe we don't have a sight on any of these guys. Move you over here. Maybe you could fire on them. Second Brigade's now taking casualties. Stonewall Brigade's panicked. Hopefully they can recover. Artillery battalions are really causing some confusion over here. We can take those out. Should be alright. Let's make sure no one's coming up behind us. Let's artillery battalion up into the action here. Long. I think I just fucked that up. I can never remember which one does it here. Alright, looks like they're pushing here. Pushing to rally the detachment. Okay. But our smallest brigade that's out front. What's the casualties here? 10 casualties. Guess it's losing men. We're going to have you fall back a little bit. Some of these brigades just are not doing anything. I don't really want you that far up. Just go up and join the fight. Bring you up. Okay, I just paused here a second. I was looking around. They are trying to push up the hill here. We can keep them on the low ground. We should be okay, but if they can get up on this hill and push us off it, we may have some problems. Stafford is wounded. Have him come in on that cavalry detachment, or that cavalry corps. You get these guys spread out a little bit. Bring you here. A little bit. I'm wondering if we could even see them. Second Brigade is holding on. I want to blow off all my ammo on this detachment. They're kind of holding us in position. Want you up. Attachment just is not moving at all. These guys are recovering. So they'll be able to rejoin the gate. Brigade's just, it's not taking the casualties that you would expect for being under fire like it is. You up just a little bit. And get you up right here. Yeah, I think the problem is if I start coming up over this hill, this is going to expose my flank to everything over. Very, very close in the casualties. Oz Brigade has suffered very high casualties and morale is in danger. Oh. I'm gonna have you fall back, Law. Tactician. Passion. Let's get this brigade back up. They've covered here. Here. Our other group is coming up. So far I haven't seen anything coming from down here. I'm actually going to pause this for a second. Coming up, probably pushing over an hour into the episode, so I'm going to call this episode right here. We'll continue the battle in the next episode. I don't think any of their reinforcements have shown up yet. As close as the casualties are, then if they do, it's going to push us more into the negative. Anyway, if you like this episode, hit the like button. Any tips or advice, leave those in the comment section below, although I am going to be recording the rest of the episode right now. So, going forward in the campaign and future battles that could come into a situation like this, I'll leave your advice in the comment section below. Want to follow along? Catch the continuation of the Battle of Fredericksburg, hit the subscribe, and the rest of the 1864 campaign. Wouldn't mind having you, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We'll see you for the conclusion of the Battle of Fredericksburg. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very